Hey, see that window there?
Yeah.
That's my window. That's where I used to live, yeah? Anyone coming through the thing, what do they do?
Yeah.
For example, the Black Panther movement, I feel like something needs to be started. Something needs to be started, but I'm not going to speak too tough.
We would be here making sure we could see the entrance.
Okay.
We would be there making sure we could see our entrance. Yeah. And this is the arches.
Oh, so
meet
this is
me
the
at
arches,
the, yeah, meet me at the arches.
So when you say meet me at the arches, what are you actually talking about?
Us playing outside wasn't us playing outside. It was our mums were sitting on the walls down there and stuff. And you know them ones. So you go Westies today, get the beat today, maybe write the lyrics today, or come back tomorrow, spit that verse, and then UK Overstood's knocking the door as in like
what just random like that out of nowhere?
He's man's brethren. He's not.
Oh,
he's not
shit.
the cameraman. He's just man's brethren with a camera. This is Juniors.
Okay.
This is Juniors. This was one of the best Caribbean takeaways.
Bagel House. Do you know what? I'm smiling here because
You know
I've
about
got
this spot. You know about this spot.
Roger.
How did they do that? Well, not how did they do that, but you know them ones. Like, did they really come and take a brick out?
Hey guys, what's going on? Happy New Year to you. This is Magic J, Tea&Crumpets. We're here for another episode. We're in Stoke Newington area with a hip hop legend. Been in the game for over 20 plus years. You got Hunt. What's going on?
Yes, cuzzy. Respect, fam.
And if you don't know about this guy, as what we always say, we're gonna slot something in right now so you know who the fuck he is.
Wait, I'm rapping with this passion that can't be stopped. Fire in the booth, Charlie Slot. How I feel about that, don't start me off. Hunt buries everything, just like when a casket drops. So-called friends wanna know what you're doing. Try to turn your rags to riches story right back to ruins. I can take him right back to my first Patrick Ewing. Joshua got caught, told the teacher we made him truant. From that day I looked at him like he was Judas. Made me wonder who my crew is, while I look at who your friends are. Man ain't got your back, they got different agendas. The roads like the weather, cuz cold like December. You ever felt like you surrounded by a bag of haters? Felt like you's a crocodile surrounded by some alligators.
So Hunt,
Yeah.
where exactly are we on the map?
We're in N16. Yeah, it's the north side of Hackney. It's a place called Stoke Newington.
Right.
Which, like, I actually went and did some research and stuff, yeah. See, like, Stoke Newington, in 1965, it was a metropolitan borough alongside with Shoreditch and Hackney. And after that year, they put all three of them together to make up Hackney. But Stokey always just feels like Stokey. As a kid, like, it was fun. It was just fun. It was like a community, it's like community-based place. Like, before the people of my age or my era or even the youngers, our parents were here. And like, they were like mothers. You know them ones, like mothers, few fathers and that, but predominantly mothers. So us playing outside wasn't us playing outside. It was our mums were sitting on the walls down there and stuff. And you know them ones. So you had to, like, we grew up with respect and stuff. Like, you know them ones, like, this is like where man did everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we proper grew up in this place from 0 all the way up into man's 20s. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, finding different places to like jam and cotch. Like, as a kid, we would have been in here playing off-ground touch, like all sorts of games. You know,
Like run-outs and stuff like that.
Run-outs up there, yeah. See up here, this is like obviously it's the bins, but more time a man might kick the ball and the ball goes up there.
Someone has to climb.
So we have to climb, so we had to learn how to scale this. And it was something that we all
Had to do.
Do you understand? We walk off ground touch. Bro, we'd be doing some madness around here, fam. That's as a kid, you know what I mean? That's just as a kid. Growing up a little bit later, like, we had different purposes for around here, like, because it was like an eventful, like, it was just an eventful flat, an estate, you know what I mean? See, like, all of the houses, they're named after trees.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's subconsciously, but like, this was a trees kind of area, if I want to put it like that. So we would be here making sure we could see the entrance.
Okay.
We would be there making sure we could see our entrance.
So basically there was a lot of ops coming around.
Not even ops, it wasn't even ops. It was like, just people like coming round to enjoy the environment. It was a pop-in flats.
Got you. Because I see there's a lot of ins and outs of the block.
Them times we didn't, I'll say we, like no, them times there was no ops. Like we would know people from different parts of Stokey and maybe like have little isms and schisms between a few of us, but it's never like people coming to people's, nah. Round here was always a safe fortress. Like I said, there was mums outside.
So it was more of a family-orientated community.
It was family-based. Like people, you'd have people walking past. We had like certain places like over there. This is where the twins, Biggers, rest in peace, Biggers. Biggers passed away recently. We went down to his funeral. Okay. All of the people from around here from 20 years ago linked up and went and repped Biggers. And he was someone that just lived around here. He never left the flats. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what Biggers' window, which is over there, and the twins' window, if you was around there them times, you know what I mean.
It was lively.
Everyone went to Biggers' window. That's what I'm saying.
Man, the blocks, you know, with my brother Hunt, you got
Man, like scripts.
and the silent assassin, you know, he doesn't need to say his name. You know who he is already. You know what I mean? But there's a little question here. What was it like growing up in these blocks?
I didn't grow up in these blocks. I grew up around the corner. But man be around these blocks, innit? Yeah, all I can say is there's ups and downs like there is everywhere, innit? Like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily an area where there's a multitude of opportunities. However, it depends how much you apply yourself, what you can get back. But there are a good couple obstacles and challenges growing up in an area like this. I got revolutionary ideas coming soon, I can't lie. Like, well, not even ideas, they're already in the works. I've got revolutionary plans which I'm gonna put into action soon. I feel like there's no president in like community which looks after people that look like me and you out there, which is available to the youth, which the youth actually fully trust and feel like safe with. Not just that, I don't feel like there's anything enough like which is like empowering enough for the youth like there was before. For example, the Black Panther movement. I feel like something needs to be started, but I'm not going to speak too tough.
That's it. So how can they reach you if anyone wants to reach out to you or check you out or just, you know?
Assuming that they know where, and if they don't, then they should get to know that. And if it's not that, then it wasn't meant to know.
That is it.
This is where our man filmed a day in my life. One of my first videos with Joe Black. And Joe Black's sitting right up here. And
call the cab like boss man. Are you listening? I need to get to Islington. I'm in this chick's crib, bang in the middle with Tiverton. Too much weed last night.
At the end of the video, you see Ant-Man and that walking across here.
Okay.
So yeah, this is like that angle. This is the look. Obviously, there's new people, but I just have to show you this. See this window here? Twins window, biggest window. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch the comments.
Legendary business.
Alright, so this is the football pitch. Obviously, it's like a little bit different from my time still, because it used to be stones and gravel.
Boy, them type of days, man, we used to play football and once you drop, you drop.
You drop and you bust your knee, fam, that's it. But that's like all training and all, you know what I mean?
Right. But it does bring that old school nostalgia though, like of
proper stones in your, like go upstairs, you got stones in your shoes and stuff, you get me?
This is no AstroTurf, boy.
Yeah, they built the goals after, but before it was just like lines. We had to make a goal.
Okay, yeah.
No, it was just a little wall. What am I talking about? Before there was no fence, actually. It was just a little wall. So man would just be like, rassing the ball and it's all gone on the balcony or something, fam.
Has any madness happened here? Because this look like type of thing like, you know, people, if you get into a little argument, you come here and do a little scrabble. And
we had loads of them things over. They would be all in-house stuff though. It was always us, if you get what I'm saying. But they would be like fights over football, to be real with you, fam. Well, our flats was organised. I'll be honest with you. Like, our flats was fully organised. Like, it's like we had a hierarchy. So, like, certain things just didn't happen between us like that, fam. I don't know, man. Yeah, everyone kind of just worked with everyone. So if there was a fight, it was a momentarily You know them ones like momentarily, right?
Sort it out.
Sort it out. It's like old school tactics. Even when it was deal with other people with the new school rules, our rules is still.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, and I get you, because even with me growing up in South Tottenham, like, you know, I was speaking to one of my best friends yesterday, Screwface from Musical Touch. I always mention him on the platform, and we spoke about us having fights in our block, and then by tomorrow, but we're hugging it out and talking again. He's knocking on my door saying, "Oh, Jay, man, you coming out?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at him like, bro, we just had a fight yesterday, but I'm like, do you know what? Come.
Them times, man was using telepathy, fam. Like, man didn't even have a phone. Like you said, you just had to knock for you.
Yeah.
Did you hear what you said? You didn't say he phoned you. He knocked for you.
Or whistled
at your window.
Or whistled or threw a little pebble.
Look up there. You see that window there?
Yeah.
That's my window. That's where I used to live, yeah? Anyone coming through the thing, what do?
Yeah. And everyone's got.
I can't even do it no
and
more,
everyone's got their own whistle sound, so you know
so
who's who.
I know what's it called. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's how people were communicating with me, fam. And if I wasn't there, I would be somewhere in these blocks, somewhere. Do you understand? Yeah. And that's just what it was, fam. And we used to even play 4 goals in here, fam. Obviously, we played football, but 4 goals was a killer game.
Yeah. And round the world and all them things there.
Yeah. Trust me, fam.
That's for the old school people. Gary, we're not that old.
You call that Wembley.
Yeah. That is it. Yeah, Hunt, where are we now, man?
Yeah, okay, so like we're around the we called this like in between the back flats. Like this is like a next little hidden part, but like I said, if you know, you know. And this is our community centre. This got built a little bit later on, but like man had a few parties in there. You know them ones like a few little shubbins.
Little shubbins, block parties.
Little shubbins in there and that. You know what I'm saying? Decent and that.
And I could tell they're still using it because someone's birthday in there. I'm hearing them sing happy birthday. So it's still in use for the community. And I'll probably tell that when it comes to the poll day of voting.
Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, it's in there as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow. So this is like a little tight-knit community that everyone comes together. People use it of all ethnicities.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mum used to work on the board. So it's just a place that, she used to be on the board. So it's a place that like I would just sometimes just go there and, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So basically she was part of the board of like the community for here in case anything happens.
Yeah, she's been around here so long that they've given her that kind of role. Like most people that move in, see where we walk past, my mum's normally at the window.
Okay.
But it's just cold, so you're not going to catch her like that. But normally, she's one of the people
and she's Jamaican, yeah?
Yeah.
She ain't coming up for no one. She's got the heat on blasting like a furnace right now.
Definitely, like everything's like a furnace in there. But yeah, she'd be one of the people that people would be going to in their state to try and get help with in these kind of situations. You know what I mean?
Big up to Hunt's mum. Big up to Mummy Hunt.
That's it. All the time.
Yeah. So where did your musical influence start and how did you get into rapping?
Some of my youngers were doing grime at the time, I think. I was still heavily into US rap, so I didn't really take to the grime side of things, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
One of my brethren, rest in peace, Uncle Irks, he's like a prominent figure of the estate. He passed away like 2003, I think, the end of 2003. So like, yeah, I just found music an easier way of me expressing myself. I did a track, my brethren Smitty, shout out Smitty, took me to the studio and yeah, I did a track, but everyone in the estate thought, "Rah, Hunt, this is sick." I personally thought it was shit.
you always would do it. You don't really like your voice on the track.
Yeah, I've heard the track back.
Yeah.
So it's like, I never play this. You know what I mean? But like, everyone in the estate kind of encouraged me. It even made some of the younger lot that were doing grime say that they wanted to rap.
Yeah.
So now I've got like a collective of people with me that's on it. So yeah, music just birthed from there.
That's it.
Made a group called LORD.
But we're going to go into that very soon.
Stoke Newton sign, innit? We've done bare videos here. So any videos that you've seen on mine, oh, it looks there, the G's all fallen off. But the G's were there at the time. This is the town hall, Stokey Town Hall.
I didn't even know they had a town hall down here, bro.
That's what I'm saying, fam. Like I said before.
I thought it was just like all one Hackney and you go on Mayor Street to the town hall.
Because like I said, we was a separate borough before, a metropolitan borough. This is what I was looking up. But we've always felt a little, not separate, but we've always felt like, yeah, we've got our own town. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't always have to go into the heart of Hackney to do things, to get, do you understand? Like, you'll end up having to go to this town hall or something.
To CLISSOLD Park.
Yep, CLISSOLD Park. Man.
Tell me what used to go down here.
Boy, like everything. Like we've had like sound system days, like there's big sounds.
Please be specific, because I remember as a kid back in the 90s coming here for big sound system. Jashaka, Saxon, Coxon, all them sound systems and like, you know, God.
As a kid, like, man, you would be over here because you'd have to like even climb over something to even get into certain of these things. It wasn't always a pass-through thing, do you understand? Like, man's been to like so many of them things, I couldn't even tell you what I was watching at the time, but I just know that it's something to come over to CLISSOLD Park because there's things happening, do you understand? From through to even playing football, through to like other park events.
So basically, people, if you don't know,
it's an eventful park.
For North East London, right, or North London, this was like the North version to Burgess Park in South London. The same type of atmosphere. You from the grime era, you used to have all the Mandem here, sound system, different pirate radios. This was a spot. This was our Burgess Park, but it was CLISSOLD Park.
Okay, over here, now that we're here, if you get a pan, I think this is where Maverick Sabre. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where he lived around here, but I know he filmed a video
in the park.
And it had our estate in the background.
Right,
and
so he could have done it anywhere
in there, maybe in the swing park over there or in the football pitch there. And I remember contacting him at the time because I didn't know him, just to say like, wow, you're from Stokey, you're like, you got my flats in the background. And he did that because the picture he had showed him in the same place in the 90s.
Wow.
So he was there, but I maybe just didn't know him at the time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Big up to Maverick Sabre, man.
So
big artist.
Yeah, that's something I remember. Yeah, a lot of things, man. A lot of things happen in this park, man. And a lot of people would have been frequently in this park. Stokey School, Stoke Newton School's just that way. So you'd have people like Adam Deacon, Professor Green, they went to that school.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Out here we'd have Reggie Yates had a house out there. We used to see him. Max Brannan from EastEnders.
Oh, snap.
These are the people that man would be like, while they're on their come up, and like there's probably like a lot of other names that I just can't remember at the moment. Pagey Cakey went to Stokey.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So people, if you know anyone who lived around Stoke Newton or lived in these blocks, that Hunt never mentioned, please leave it in the description.
Yeah, please.
Tell me something here. You mentioned something. I had it on my questionnaire. Talk to me and tell me about your first rap group that you was part of.
Okay, LORD.
Yeah.
That was derived off the name LORDSHIP.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was...
I thought you wanted to be Lords of the Underground or something.
Nah, we had bare acronyms. It was like Live or Die, Lovers of Real Dough, like LORDSHIP, Ship, like, get me, we're from the ship, there's one way. Do you know them ones? Like, we just had like organisation. Yeah. We used to just do stuff. We used to film some of our freestyles and like, here's one of the places that like, we did a lot of stuff, and that would be the Arches.
Okay.
So you would hear that in the bars. Catch me at Queen Lizzie or the Arches, you know them ones, like it's in one of my prominent songs. I can't remember the bars now, but where we was just now was Queen Lizzie. You know them ones? And this is the Arches.
Oh, so meet me at the Arches,
meet me at the Arches.
So when you say meet me at the Arches, what are you actually talking about?
Like, remember, everything that we did was kind of like, it was just organised.
Yeah.
So it's like every exit of the flats was governed. Do you know what I mean? So if we was round the front part, we didn't want round the front part to be dirty.
Right.
We wanted it to be like, because remember, I say again, mums were out there. Man's having to act like kids and help people with their shopping and have respect and manners, innit?
That's it.
So you can't also have other people coming through acting unruly. So if we're around the front flats, meet me at the Arches.
Got you.
Meet me at Queen Lizzie. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the program.
Okay. So what was it like working with Propane, Squeaks, you know, Jay Spades and Joe Black? You know what I mean? Because I know that you've worked with them heavily back in the heydays.
Yeah. Well, like, it was different time frames, but it was the same time frame.
Right.
That makes sense. Jay Spades knew Bungle. Big up Bungle. Yeah. Knew Bungle, he knew a few of us actually, to be honest with you, and like that they brought him to the flats, so he used to par with us for a little while and go studio with us. Do you get what I'm saying? Same with Blacks. I think Toolman brought him round, or JT.
What, Turkish Toolman?
Yeah.
What? That was my guy.
Toolman, shout out.
Yeah,
Toolman
Mystic FM.
Mystic FM, yeah, Toolman.
Do you know what? I want to tell you a little joke about that. Yeah, I remember when I left Heat FM.
Yeah.
I went on Mystic with Dutchman and Sizzlers.
Okay.
Me and them was doing a Friday night show after Boundary Crew.
Okay.
MC Frumin.
Yeah. Okay.
And I remember I was doing a lot of shows there. A couple times I've done shows by myself.
Yeah.
There was you know how it was in there.
Yeah.
Rectory Road.
Yeah.
Mandem doing their
all
thing.
different places.
Yeah, Mandem doing their thing. There was an incident that I told everyone to shut the F up. I'm doing my show. This is unprofessional because people on the outside can hear your mouth.
Yeah.
Toolman Mandem tried to jump up to thing to me. Remember, this is all Hackney, man.
Yeah.
I'm the only man from Totty.
Yeah, but you're coming to do your thing, innit?
Toolman said, he's right, leave him alone.
Yeah.
I respect this brother.
Yeah.
And from then,
you're on work.
from then,
You just had a great
every
relationship.
station that I've been on in Hackney or in East London, it was like a pass. And every time I see Toolman, I don't know where he is, don't know if he's gone back home. It's nothing but love.
Yeah. Toolman was like a man that like was just bring people around. Do you know them ones? He'd go and pick up mugs or something. Or one day he came round the flats with he would just come around with K-Coke or something. Do you know them ones? Toolman was like that, or Frostman or something. He'll go and pick people up and just bring them. See, and say, oh, this is this rapper, check out this rapper or something.
See, that's why he was respected. Like the last time I saw him was in Tottenham Hill, and I never seen him after that.
Yeah.
And I saw a picture on his Facebook that he was back in Turkey or wherever he's from.
He's all around the world and that. Like, but I still speak to him, of course. Big up Toolman. Hopefully he
big up
sees
to
this.
Toolman. When you see this, big you up, man. If you remember me, Magic J.
Of course he's gonna remember you.
You helped me out big time, and every time I see you is nothing but love.
That's what made me have to think back here. You see, like when I've been speaking to you, I've realised, like, hold on, I don't just know you from the new world. I know you from like MySpace.
Yes.
That's how far, like, you know them ones, like when I really like went back and that. It's like, no man.
MySpace, being on HFM, being on Mystic. You know what I mean? I'll be playing your, bruv, that's the thing. I'm a big supporter of UK hip hop.
Yeah.
But I like UK hip hop what I like. We got Hunt's son. I've been hearing and seeing a lot of good things about you. Yeah. I've been preying your thing today. Yeah. So talk to them about your fashion brand.
Obviously it's Consume London. I've started it for 3 years.
Oh, so that's the hat your dad's wearing, yeah?
Yeah.
Look into it. Been doing it for 3 years now. I started in lockdown time.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it. Obviously, shout out this design though, especially to my uncle. Helped me with this one, I'm not gonna lie. He helped me with that design there. But obviously, yeah man, more to come.
So what's your future when it comes to fashion? Are you doing street fashion, high fashion, or what are you looking to do?
Right now I'm into the street fashion because it's more in line with what I do. Like I wear tracksuits and stuff. But soon I'm gonna do high-end clothing as well. I'm getting into it.
And where do you see your fashion brand in the next 5 years?
I see it like the next Supreme. Yeah, like I feel like it'll be like the next Supreme. So it define, like, what's the word? So when it, like all people can wear it.
Yeah. No, I'll get you.
Supreme, they do like baseball. They do these type of varsity.
Yeah, your varsity jackets Yeah. No, I'll get you.
Yeah.
So you want to hit different niche or fashion.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell the people where they can find you if they want to purchase your clothing.
My Instagram is Consume London.
With 2 N's in it.
2 N's right now, Consume London, and also on it. Now the website, I can't really, because the website gonna change, but
it's under construction at the moment, yeah?
Under construction, and big.
And I heard you had some big cats on wearing your clothing.
Yeah, I got big people. I got Akin Fenwa.
My brother Ade, yeah? Yeah, I know him for years, man.
Rimsey.
Yeah. And I heard he had an ex-Liverpool
Rian
Brewster.
Big up to him as well. I also got some music as well on the way.
So you're coming under the shadows of your pops, yeah?
Exclusive. Only you heard it here first. So
you hear that?
Heard it first. See, I got a song with my dad and hit the roads very soon.
This is HAWKSLEY Court. This is like a next place, or it's like a cousin. Should I say? I don't know. We know people that live around here. They would come to the flats and we would come here. And it's like, obviously we're on our way to juniors, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is like, we would have to cut through here a lot of times.
And it's all crazy that we're here, and my cousin Pix, so it goes by Tony from Pierre Jordan Clothing, him and his ex-missus used to live around here.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I was around here all the time. Even here, I got a picture of him, what I took, standing right here. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And I got a picture, like what we did over there.
Yeah.
You get me? I might even throw it in the video for the people to know that, I've been in your area, bruv. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Come down here.
And I hated walking down here. I hated walking down these stairs because it's so high.
Come down here on your mountain bike. By the time you get to the bottom, one of your tires just unpopped. Mate. You have to get off and walk.
And the amount of times I said that to my cousin as well.
Can't scale it, like, it's mad.
So, like, because my cousin used to live on that block, and what's it called? Her daughter moved across here, around these two blocks or something like that. I was around here all the time, walking around, and they had a dog. Yeah. They had a dog, and we used to just walk the dog and chill. So what's the connection working with Westy on the beats and what's it, UK Overstood?
Yeah, this is what it was. I did a performance in Carmen's on Stroud Green Road with LORD, and YBM was performing on the same night. So that's how I got to meet Propane. I knew him already because he was on Channel U. He was already like, to me, a star. So I hollered at him at MySpace saying that I had a remix tune. He linked me at Finsbury Park. So like, that's how we became friends. Yeah. It kind of all emerged that like Tall Man, we all kind of knew each other, you know them ones, he knew Blacks. So when I didn't have a studio to go, Propane brought me to Westy's. And then when I got there, Blacks was there, who I would already just done, he was on the LORD mixtape already, so I knew him. Tall Man then came, do you understand what I'm saying? And then Squeaks was Westy's friend. Do you understand? And then Benny Banks came a little bit later.
Benny Banks, flipping, I ain't heard that in years.
Yeah, Benny Banks. He came a little bit later. But yeah, that's how that kind of worked out. This is Juniors. This was one of the best Caribbean takeaways from, I don't know what year it started, maybe, I don't know, I just feel like I was here the first day it opened. But Juniors, everyone, it started in the 2000s, you know? Yeah. Started in the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken.
So what did you used to get? What was your food? What was your go-to?
Pepper steak, white rice.
Cheese.
And a dumpling. Yeah.
Boiled dumpling or fried dumpling?
Boiled dumpling, sometimes.
And plantain, yeah?
Yeah, plantain.
Jamaicans say plantain, we don't say plantain to my African family.
You know what I mean? Soursop, Guinness punch. Listen, people were travelling from all parts of Hackney, Tottenham, like West London, wherever, fam.
Just to come here?
Just to come here, fam.
Wow.
And it was like a sit-down environment as well. So man would sit here and have like, not meetings, but this is where man would meet up and, you know them ones.
And I could tell in the summertime he might have had like a little table right here. Yeah. Outside here. And
but man would more be inside. But you can, it's a place where you come here and you see everyone from Stokey. Wow. If that makes sense. But all of these roads used to be our little back roads to navigate through Stokey to get to places quick, yeah? I don't know what their plan was, but the government decided to block off the back roads.
And you know, this is not the only place they do it. They've done it in Haringey as well. Like in South Tottenham off St Anne's Road, they've done it all around there. And to me, it's even when we was coming up here and we couldn't come down the road where your block is, it's like, what's the purpose?
Before they had it actually blocked, so you knew, don't go through here. Now they've left it open and go through at your own disposal if you can't read signs. But there's a camera, obviously. Where is it? I don't know. There's a camera there.
Okay, yeah.
So people are
But one thing they did do was what looks okay is this. People could come and sit there.
Yeah, I suppose so. You do sometimes see people congregating in these places though, and parking their bikes and stuff.
Got you.
You know what I mean? But it's way more peaceful because people don't drive through here now. You only come these roads if you live
in the area.
There's
or you know someone who's here.
Yeah, you have to know where you're going as well, because you go down the wrong thing and then you have to turn back.
Yeah.
You're just wasting your petrol. It's like they want to know where everyone is going, basically. Right.
Yorkshire Grove Estate. I never knew that there was an estate behind it. I thought it was just that side. So, wow.
There's bare other little places. When I say little, I'm not going to little up the place, but there's bare other places, should I say, that would be, we would know people. If you came from my state, we would know people in different things, so in different places. So we would come through here. Plus, the police station's just over there.
Okay.
So if you've been arrested, you're gonna have to walk through here to get home more time. So you have to know people. You know them ones.
So do you think that, or do you feel that all these estates was one, or have always been one?
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah. Even the people that you might have fallen out with. At some point, you either went to school with them or you knew them. You used to go to their flats and chill with them. So, yeah, it was all one. In my time, anyway.
Wow. So, talk to me.
Yeah.
One of your hit singles, Meet Billy. Talk to me about that, because I was scanning through YouTube, and I was listening back to that song, and I was like, shit, I remember this song. And it's deep.
You might catch Billy on the motorway, cause his phone dictates to him where he'll go today. Meet Billy, fast cars, jewels, bucks and 9 millis. Billy's on a mad hype, wants to let the Mac cry, but he don't think about the guys from Scotland that turn up with no bagpipes. Meet Billy, fast cars, jewels, bikes and 9 millis. Billy's on a mad hype, he wants to let the Mac cry, but he don't think about the guys from Scotland that turn up with no bagpipes.
What made you write that?
It's my most known track. So anyone that ever talks to me about music usually refers to Meet Billy. Now, at the time, I had people coming up to me saying, Meet Billy's me, innit? Like, but in actual fact, Meet Billy was a piece of me, a bit of all of the people that I knew around my area that had names for doing certain things or was getting into trouble or had certain issues. And then I just tied it all up into one character. So that's why I feel like everyone kind of related in terms of like you either felt like you was Billy or you know Billy.
So basically, it's like a not saying a knock, but it's like a carbon copy in a way of a UK version to Tupac, Brenda.
Yeah.
When you were singing about Brenda had the baby, Brenda's a baby, got a brain, a damn shame, the girl can't even spell her name. You know what I'm saying? So because when I listen to that, it reminds me of that because it's a whole story, and even Tupac said it like, there's Brendas all over the world.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Billy, and even me thinking of the name Billy, I tried to make it a name whenever I'm doing stories, because Billy's not my only story. That's just the one that was the most successful. In terms of like, underground notoriety or whatever you want to call it. But like whenever I'm writing stories, because sometimes when I know I'm writing about your life, I'm putting a bit of your life, but I don't want you to come back to me feeling like, rah, hold on, because I might talk about it in how I see it, and you might not see it like that and feel like I'm talking about you. So I changed the name of people that I know I don't know any Billy.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like at the time.
But I know that you might have had people come to you and say, yo, that song touched me.
Yeah, definitely.
Regardless, you could have picture boarded it and had the actual movie within the video.
Yep.
But when I saw it, big up to UK Overstood, who shot the video. Even when I listened to it back today.
I don't even, look, watch the video, yeah. I didn't know the lyrics because the ethos of them times at Westies and UK Overstood was to like go Westies today, get the beat today, maybe write the lyrics today, or come back tomorrow, spit that verse, and then UK Overstood's knocking the door, as in like
he's just random like that out of nowhere.
Because he's man's brethren. He's not the cameraman. He's just man's brethren with a camera that happens to hear the music we've made today and says, let's go outside and film that now.
So what, did he live in the area or in the block or something? Oh,
like
one of them ones.
Like where Westy lives in Holloway. They live all in the same kind of proximity. Do you understand?
Okay.
So he would be knocking Westies later and see, like, let's go and film it.
I don't need to say why we're here, because like, I know this place.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been bagged before and come here, but why are we here though?
It's like a landmark for Hackney, for Stoke Newington. Like if you've ever been arrested, like not like we're trying to glamorize or talk about these things, but if you've ever had any trouble with the law, you would have been brought to somewhere like here or somewhere in Hackney, like Mare Street. They had a place around there as well, like a police station around there. But like, yeah.
But I know, trust me, I know a lot of people got bagged here.
Definitely.
I know this for a fact, because if you got bagged, there's only a couple police stations that you'll be going to.
Exactly.
Stokey, Huntizzy, or Wood Green. Or maybe Tottenham.
Yeah, and if you're in certain parts of like near Islington, you could be ending up here, or you could be going Toll Puddle. Hey. It's like they partner up with bare different other police stations to just throw people in the cell.
And I'm not gonna lie, people, if you don't know about this police station, this has been on the news so many times over the last 30 plus years for all sorts of incidents and situations. You know, we're gonna find something and probably slot it in.
They've made it look like it's closed.
Yeah.
Before they used to have people, you could see them. Now they're like way at the like, you understand? But when we went past the back, you saw there was bare cars there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't want to be seen. I don't know what their last, you know what I mean? Their last stuff that they did, I don't know, but it didn't go down well with the public.
I remember there was a big protest out here.
Yeah, it didn't go down well with the public in it. Yeah. So that's why they've had to like
board shut off everything.
They're back there, like it's closed, but it's open.
Smoke windowed, everything, so you can't see you on the other side.
Yeah.
So I could be getting beat up in the back there, and no one would know. People, Stoke Newington Police Station, legendary, dangerous place.
Yeah.
There was a lot of police bullies here. I'm telling you that for free. I had to stop you and tell you about this spot, because I've been here multiple times. If anyone who's from north, south, east, and west of London comes to Hackney or Stoke Newington, they will know about this spot. Bar. There's a lot of live music events what happen there for the Jamaican community, with the top British Jamaican dancer artists from here. Big up to my brethren, what's his name? Gangster Kid. Yeah. Big up to my brethren, Gangster Kid. You get me? He cooks up some wicked food on a Tuesday. Fish.
Yeah, Captain ladies and stuff and that as well.
People, I'm telling you for free. Yeah, Gangster Kid, I've known him for over 20 plus years. He's one of the top dancer DJs in East London. Yeah, right. I've known him for a very long time, and he's always coming here. He cooks food here. They do a lot of raves here. Yeah. Everybody in the UK dancehall fraternity, and even from Jamaica, who's come over here, has been in this spot. You walk inside and you go down, it's an open plan space. Bar.
Yeah, Tug of War even does his launch party.
Yeah, Tug of War done his launch party in here.
One of them here recently. Bare people.
A lot of artists, anybody that you can think of from the UK who's Jamaican and raised here or lived here, they've been here. Bar. Yeah, Hunt. So, so what's this? Your local?
Yeah, this is best kebab. This is like the best kebab in London. Like, if you look at the thing, all of the paperwork and stuff, these men have been winning awards from since probably the 90s and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the most organised kebab shop you could ever get.
And do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Every time I've gone past here in the bus, it's always packed.
Yeah. Always packed full.
This shop reminds me of like Chick King in Tottenham High Road. But by the time you come in there, you could be the one person. You can look back, there's 5 other people behind.
It's got the same notoriety as shops like that. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's a shop like, when you say it, people from Northwest
come down here.
If you look at the pictures, look at the M Honcho.
I say you've got M Honcho, you've got Ainsley Harriet. M Honcho there, you've got Ainsley Harriet. You know, even if you panorama over here, you got Axon Brunson, big rapper. You know what I'm saying? So you got all sorts of people coming here, man. You know, so yeah, man. Come down here. If you want to check it out, come down here. Come here, taste the food for yourself. Don't. If I don't like it, that's me. But you never know. I liked it. I've ate here before. I'm not gonna lie. I've ate here before, so come down here. He eats here all the time.
Yeah, man. Rinse. Big up best kebab.
Yeah, tell us about that situation with Pete Doherty, man. How did that happen, man? Because I'm hearing that he lived in your block and you used to sit down and play guitar with him.
He never lived in the block.
Right.
But one of my friends from the block somehow ended up with just knowing Pete. Let's put it like that. And he used to bring me sometimes because he knew Pete did music. And my friend,
do you know he's a legend?
He's a genius. Because I spent time with him in his house. Right. He's a genius. He's a fan, yeah. I've given him my CD one day. My friend said, oh, look, my friend raps. Gave him the CD. He's listening to it. Pete Doherty never used to have a TV in his house. He used to just sit there with a tape recorder hidden in the corner, but you never know it's there. And what he would be doing, he would just be having random outbursts. He'd pick up a guitar, start playing. He'll hear something and he'll reenact it right now.
Wow.
He can play. So he's heard my CD and started playing my song right now.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then, little did I know, he's recording it.
Yeah.
One day he says to me, when we go there, he goes, yeah, do you want to come and do Hackney Empire? I'm doing a show. Lethal B's going to be on there, Kate Moss, you know, like a few other names.
Yeah.
I said, okay, yeah, what song? Like, we need to practice. He said, oh yeah, he said any name and said, yeah, that song. I had to go and check him for him to play the original that he recorded that I didn't know he was recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Wow, that's amazing.
Crazy guy.
Bagel House. Do you know what? I'm smiling here because I've got this
spot. You know about this spot.
Roger, bro. I could come back from DJing in Shoreditch or me doing security in Shoreditch or Brick Lane, and I could come down here on a Saturday night knowing that on the Sunday I've got no work. Yeah. So I don't care about the time right now. I don't care if I get back home late. I'll get off at where the police station is, cross over here.
It's Bagel House.
Get my
any
bagels.
Hour. This is, see, like, listen, we just went Best Kebab, yeah? Big them up as well, yeah? But they close at a certain time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Bearing in mind, this is the only 24-hour...
This is 24 hours.
Bagel shop in North East London. Because remember, Tottenham is just down the road. Yeah, this is the only one. And we had 2 in Tottenham, yeah, and this is the only one closer to us unless we go to Brick Lane. Yeah, we're not going no Brick Lane. We're coming right here.
In the night time, sometimes when you're hungry, you think, where can you eat? It's either McDonald's, Haringey.
Yes.
Bagel House. Also, shout out Shaheen's, yeah? They're across the road now, and they've been there for about probably 10 years. But originally, they was on this side of the road, and that's like a proper Stokey, go and get your potatoes.
Groceries, yeah.
Yeah,
and
like,
yeah, man.
Like, they dealt, from just going there as a kid with my mum, they had like deals with people. They dealt with the community. So it was one of them places you can always get your food. You understand what I'm saying? They knew everyone.
And then your mum will send you there and say, yeah, get me a pear, which is avocado, people.
You understand? Yeah.
And
over here, we had, on this corner here where this red thing is where the guy is, it was a trainer shop, Stokey. We used to call it Stokey trainer shop.
This is where it was, in it?
They had like a little back door, see, look there, that window there. You see, that was like, they also had that building.
Yeah,
they had
it was quite long
with all the fakes. all the scuds like.
So tell me the truth, how much fake trainers did you used to buy in your time in there?
No. It's just knowing about it. It's knowing, like, boss is telling you, like, yeah, like there's, but when you've gone round there, it's like, hold on, what's this? Nah, let me just get that out.
The night tick looks a bit funny, you know?
Yeah. Loading, it's a game place, yeah? I've been in there once. But it used to be called FS. It was like a bar, it's a snooker place.
Yes.
They had a snooker place.
And there used to be raves in there, innit?
Yeah, raves and stuff and all sorts of stuff. It's like if you're from Stokey and you didn't want to go out, there's life on Stokey.
Yeah. And you got this right here, look, they got people playing Mario Kart. So it's a games place, man.
Over there's Smalley Estate, that's another estate.
Oh, yeah, it's just down there. Wasn't that the post office?
Yeah, the post office was there on the corner. Woolworths was there where the Iceland was. You know where the Sports Direct was, that was Woolworths. Managed to go there and steal Parker pens. That would have been Parker pens. This is what I wanted to show you. There's two of them that I've seen so far in Stokey. Like, how did they do that? Well, not how did they do that, but you know them ones. Like, did they really come and take a brick out? Because this hasn't been there since the wall. Yeah, man, so this one now, this is the next one. My son, 12-year-old, showed me one day and I was like, Rod, but this one's got someone in there. Someone's in there, so you can't move. The other one was for rent, innit? Well, this one's not for rent though, fam. This one's but he looks stressed, fam. I'm not gonna lie, cuz.
Wow.
I always wonder if there's any more.
Yeah.
You know them ones?
There probably is.
There probably is, but it's like, yo, why did you do this? And what? Obviously there's a point behind it, innit? There must be some sort of, innit? Stokey graveyard. Like, yeah, it's mad because see, whenever it's like, yeah, man kind of use it for a shortcut, not in a disrespectful way, yeah, but it's such an old graveyard. When you look at the graves, it's people that was buried there in 1870. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like, there's no one in there that's from any of my eras that I've been around. Do you understand? So
apparently there is some celebrities was buried in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
okay. We used to play fireworks back in the days. Not fireworks like, you know, like Halloween.
Yeah, run
that
through,
would be a
innit?
thing. Yeah, we running. But see, when you go on some of them paths, yeah, it's really scary. It's really scary, bro, and you can really get lost because it's like there is no guide. You know the person. You know when you go to graveyards, there's the person that maintains certain things. There is none of that.
Because this could be like a Victorian or Edwardian graveyard. Because even I've been here like one time. I must be getting off this bus. This 73 bus, and I wanted to piss so badly, so I jumped off, and this was open, and I had to piss. And when I walked over because I wanted to hide. Because I see there's a couple of people outside. Damn. When I was trying to get back, I was like,
can't get out. You're lost.
I was lost, and it would look like a maze. I swear, there's like a little maze in there.
It's a circle. You can walk through one road, like one path, and end up on the other side, and then you didn't even know you're on the you will not know where you are.
Or I might end up at Stoke Newington train station side.
There's about 5 entrances, and I still haven't found 3 of them. Like, I only know 2 of the entrants in all the time I've been there. During lockdown was the time they said, yeah, let's do a podcast. They was on it. So we started a podcast called From Experience, where it was just us talking, and it was pretty good. But obviously when lockdown was over with, you know, like in a few months time or something, they don't want to do podcasts no more. So I decided to find another subject to go and podcast about that I would enjoy, because I know I would enjoy doing, like, I could interview people about anything. I'm good at talking, but in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, I probably might not be on it.
Got you.
I'm like, you get me? Like, I have like my own, you know them ones, sometimes I'm not feeling like I want to chat to people. So I thought, let me do a subject that, like, it doesn't matter how I feel, it's a subject I've always loved. That makes sense. So I'm always gonna, so I just decided, let me draw for people that were doing music from them times, like myself, that don't get mentioned by the other people that are doing it, and let's not rewrite history. And that's how the podcast started, you know what I mean?
So who have you had on your podcast? Because it's golden era of UK.
Yeah. So I've started at 2000s, but there's obviously people from before, because you can't just tell the story and expect to say that we was the first when we wasn't. There was ones before.
No.
So
even going back to Rodney P from London Posse.
So sometimes I've had people like Cypher Jules from MD7. Malik.
Oh, that's family. That's my big up to Cypher Jules, my big brother Malik, and all those guys. MD7, Morris Dirt. So Art of War was my favorite album of theirs. Double CD album.
Dexter Sims, Big Bad Blue.
Yeah.
I've had Propane. I've had Joe Black. I've had K Coke. I've had Young Spray. Justo.
You had my brother Cell 22.
Cell 22.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm drawing
family.
for the people that I feel as if, like, how comes they're not mentioned? Is history being rewritten here? Hold on, let's get them up and tell their story. Do you understand? And it's doing wonders because people are actually like enjoying it. As we've been walking here, like, things have been flashing past, and I've been thinking, wow, you know what? If say some of my brethren watch this, they're gonna be mad if you don't mention this. Like, you know them ones, like, so, like, yeah. First of all, like, Bronze and Black.
Oh,
you remember Bronze and Black and that?
Come on, they're fat, bruv. Big up to Bronze and Black. I've been supporting your music for over 20 odd years before you went to America, bruv. You get me? And I still speak to those two guys now.
Yeah, man. They was on the Chances back in the days. Remember, like, what's it called? They did big things. Like, they was around in the LORD days in the early things. They brought Styles P over.
Yes.
Even.
Yes. And they done that legendary freestyle with Styles P and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then
their song was on the thing. In the ghetto, am I talking about guy mad? In the ghetto, we did a remix. LORD did a remix to it. None of them ones, Styles pretty heavy.
And then they done man, they merge with SAS and Biggs, which is Wavy Boy Smith.
Yeah, from Manor House.
Manor House,
at the top of this road,
Manor House. So you get what I'm saying? Just like Hayden's from Manor House, and I know Ultimate Chaos, and I know him for years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Carl.
You know, and so like, there's bare history, so big up to, as I said, big up to SAS, Eurogang, you know what I'm saying? You know, big up to Hayden, big up to all those guys who came from this perimeter, man.
And what else I want to touch on? Yeah, you see, like, my estate, like, we've had many parties here, but there's 3 block parties that just stood out, you know them ones. I don't know if you're watching this, like, you'd have to let me know which ones you went to, but like, there was one where Smitty, Leon Smith, like, he had a party out there. There's like some infamous pictures I remember, like, but they're not really flying around, but like, it's just a time frame. He's from these estates, so he's had a block party. Bungle and that had a block party that was epic back in the days, and I did one, a cold one for my video shoot. Slap Yourself, like, big, mad barbecue. Link Up TV came around and filmed that.
That must have been a movie.
Proper movie. I'll send you the link for it. Now you see how man gave it up that day. It was big. Spades and that was round. Bear, man, Propane, a good day. But yeah, I had to just mention that. And if you're watching this, you lot tell me which one, if you was at any of them, which one was the best.
Put it in the comment section, please. We want to know. Okay, bro, we're nearing to the end, right? One last thing. What's in the future for Hunt?
I said a little bit earlier, but it's like just doing different things, man, and showing different sides of my character. Like I said, I'm doing the golden era, so I've got plans for that, you know, like in terms of like trying to get sponsorship and corporate deals, you know what I'm saying? Then I also do the Clash of the Titans, which is a spin-off from the golden era, where we take artists from that time and put them together, and 10 tracks each. I do that with Fend and Genius. We've been doing that, and DJ Bills. We've been doing that on TikTok Live. You know, so I'm building that one up. I do another podcast, which is life. Questions, dilemmas and stuff, like what's my opinion. I do that with Creeper Crisis, Tans, Nads, Denelva. There's about, oh man, there's too many names.
Before you go on, you lot got a show coming up, and there's billboards around East London and stuff like that. Tell us about that live show and where it's going to be.
Okay, so that's February the 16th at Box Park, Shoreditch. That's down to like Tans and Creeper Crisis.
We got to Tans, we got to Creeper.
Yeah, they're masterminds. So they've put that together and we hadn't even, when they got that lined up, we had only dropped 2 shows, 2 episodes. So
see the dedication and the push, guys. That's what we need, man.
Yeah, they've got the billboard. We had it in Stokey.
Yeah,
like at the top of.
Yeah,
we're gonna go there, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
They've put it now. It's in Murray Grove.
Okay.
So, and we're gonna be. We've got another 2 locations for it to be in before the show.
And a quick one Are we gonna see any EP album? Are you gonna get back in the booth? And are we gonna get a project for 2025?
Most definitely. Like, that's what I'm saying. Music here, I don't look at music in the light of I'm gonna blow or I'm gonna no, music is actually therapy for me. It's therapeutic. So a lot of the times I'm just talking about how I feel, and you understand, like, instead of me listening to other people's music, which I might not necessarily rate their message or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I listen to drill, but I don't rate everything that they're talking about. I rate the art in it. Do you get what I'm saying? So why not listen to my own music where I'm talking about things I want to talk about and touching on subjects that I think's not even touched on? So I've got an EP sitting there. I've got 7 tracks sitting there. It's just getting mixed and just waiting for the other things.
You might as well just drop 3 more songs and make it an album and done and pull it out.
Yeah, it's possible, but you know,
what do you think, guys?
It's microwave.
Put it in the comment section.
It's microwave now, cuz. It's microwave. People ain't got time for 10 tracks, bro. If they don't seeing you every day doing, well, they're seeing me now talking, but in terms of music, they need to see you doing certain things every single day for a certain amount of time for them to say, okay, listen. And then even then, where's the new tune?
Yeah.
They're saying that to you next week, where's the new song? So let me just build up my thing. You know what I'm saying, innit? Like, and then drop my thing, like, within my community. And don't worry about the masses, because that's why people think they haven't got as far as they should have, because you're expecting millions of views when, nah, just build your community of people.
Very true, very true.
And deal with them.
He took us around his community, he took around this block. Stoke Newton, we saw the bagel shop, we saw the best kebab. You know what I'm saying? You know, we bumped into MIZZY and his team. Yeah. You know, we saw his son, who is a talented clothing designer. He's got celebrities, UK celebrities, footballers, and everyone wearing this stuff. Hunt, thank you for taking us around.
Man.
Yeah,
thank you.
And yeah, this has been another episode. But before we wrap this up, go back if you ain't watched the Derby Day match. Arsenal and Tottenham in the Emirates. Someone's team lost.
Nah, lie that. Come on, fam.
Oh, you're a Spurs supporter, isn't it?
Come on,
oh my God, I'm sorry. He's a Spurs supporter. His team's keeping losing. I support them. Sorry, guys. You know, the videographer supports Arsenal, so he's like, yes. He's like putting up his ones up and he's saying, you get what I'm saying? But bro, go back and watch that video, guys. It's gonna be up here in the description. Hunt, thank you.
Big up.